explained it to, our friends and stuff like that, but the audience doesn't really know. Like, I was sincerely just like, interested in you from the get-go. And you were just, oblivious to all of that.
I literally had no clue. Like, I tell our friends all the time, like, when they ask how we met, and I'm like, I genuinely seen him as a friend. Like, I had no clue at all that he liked me the whole night, like, nothing. Like, I had no clue at all.
I thought you might have guessed it, but when I walked you home, I walked you home. I've never done that for a girl. Like, obviously, I'll make sure, like, if I was in relationships in the past, I'd make sure they get home safe and, they walk up to their door and all that. But, like, I, like, walked to your dorm, and then my dorm was literally on the other side of the campus. So it's like,
and I still didn't know. I just, honestly, and that's how I am, because I don't want to just assume, like, because that night, babe, you could just be, like, a totally just, like, a cool dude, just walking me home. So, I mean, I thought that's what you were doing, just like, oh, I don't want to, I don't want you to walk by yourself. I didn't know you were trying to, get in your little, your bag or whatever. I just was like, oh, he's walking me home. Like,
I wasn't always the man that had his manners right away. Like, you probably were thinking, like, oh, all nice guys do this. It's like, I wasn't originally a nice guy.
You had some learning to do. I mean, I feel like a lot of dudes nowadays with society, like, opening doors for women or walking them home or, making sure, they get home safe. I feel like it's kind of decreasing. Like, I feel like in society now, that's not becoming the norm. And it's actually becoming more unique to find a guy that opens your door, or to find a guy that makes sure you get home safe, or to find a guy that when you say I'm hungry, they feed you. Like, I feel like that's more on a unique level, and that's actually kind of crazy.
And I feel like that just goes along with, what we've talked about in other podcasts, where it's a social norm to be, toxic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you don't think of it as toxic because you think that's normal. And you think that's just something that, guys don't have to do this because they think women are just taking advantage of them, or girls don't have to do that because they think guys are just trying to get in their pants and all that. You know, it's like, and don't get me wrong, there are people that have those intentions, but it's hard for people, especially the younger crowd. I mean, I'm not saying that we're not in the younger crowd because we're like 22, 21, but I'm saying, like, people our generation and, under us are like, it's hard for them to distinguish what is really, the right and pure intentions of a person of interest.
That's true. And like I said, my mom didn't raise no dummy. So I feel like you walking me home, like, I wouldn't take that and be like, oh my gosh, he just walked me home. Let me, let him get into my dorm type stuff. Like, heck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, so once you walked me home, like, I was like, okay, thank you, whatever. But from there, I still was like, oh, okay, he's just doing something nice. Cause I'm like, I'm not going to assume anything, but I'm also going to obviously keep my guard up because, I'm in a new environment. I don't really know anyone, and I didn't want to just obviously, make the wrong move, and I didn't know you.
Yeah.
So.
And I didn't know you. I mean, like I said, I felt like one of the things that really drew me to you that night was just the fact that I enjoyed, like, helping you out. Like, there was moments where I was, like, trying to be slick and, like, oh, she forgot something, let me go help you out real quick. Or simply just walking home, like, okay, like, yeah, I genuinely wanted to do it. Yeah, was there a motive behind it because I was interested in you? Of course, but it wasn't to get into your dorm and get in your pants.
Right.
It was like, I genuinely like you because you're chill and you were different than the crowd that you were hanging out with, and I was like, I dig that.
Yeah, and I think that goes to what you're saying about, like, your motives and your intentions. Like, if you have two people that have good intentions, then things shouldn't go, to the extreme, or things shouldn't, get toxic fast.
Yeah.
And so, I took your offer on you walking me home and you helping me find my glasses or whatever. I don't even remember what I lost, like my jacket or something.
Yeah, I think it was your jacket.
Yeah, my jacket.
But to be fair, I did have glasses that I left. So,
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That's what I keep remembering.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, I forgot my glasses, so let me help you. I remember my friend, our good friend Brian, right? He was the one who let us all in. Like, he was the one who actually lived at the dorm, and he was like, okay, I'll let you have the key. I'm like, no, give me that. Like, I snatched it from him. Like, I got this. Like, I knew what I was doing. I mean, I don't think they knew that I was interested in you that night, but like, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, he was being overly nice, you know, kept wanting to play pool with me, which I beat him every single time in. And
you know what? I'm not even gonna get mad at that. I'm pretty trash at pool. But I can beat my friends when it's like on the line or you know, they got money on the line or something.
Yeah, babe, won't you tell the people who taught you how to play pool for real?
There's several people that taught me how to play. No,
I was finna smack you.
No. Yeah, I taught myself. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no.
Right, come on now.
Derry taught me how to play pool in the best way possible.
Thank you.
We would practice, and obviously, as I got better, I would beat her all the time.
Okay, whoa. Yeah, you would be every now and then. See, okay, this is some real PG-13 stuff me and Andrew used to do. And in the dorms, well, in my dorm, he would always walk from his dorm and come to my dorm. And in between classes, or when we were done with classes, we would always play pool. And that's how we really got to know each other. Like, we would just talk on a genuine note, play pool, go out to dinner. Like, it wasn't anything sexual. That's why I feel like from the get-go, I will always say, like, you were just my friend. Like, I feel like you were genuinely my friend. And I fell for you as we got close. So,
thief in the night, so.
Boy.
I'm just saying.
Even the night, my butt. You were trying to get on from jump. I just thought you were my friend.
But did you think about it? Did you even have a clue?
It took me to the movie date when we had our date at the movies, and I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think I like him.
I mean, at the end of the day, I did my thing. We're
oh my
still
gosh.
here now, so obviously it worked.